Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion, and the finer things in life. And today I'm going to be doing a Chloé brand overview. We're going to be discussing Chloé's whole range. I have Fleur de Parfum, Love Story, Nomade, and Flankers, and also obviously I have the Chloé signature Eau de Parfum. If you want to know everything about Chloé, please keep on watching. Alright, so Chloé brand overview comes highly requested actually ever since I started this channel. In the comments section, many people asked about Chloé and of course the signature fragrance and the Nomade and the other two, Fleur de Parfum and Love Story. So what I did was to go and purchase the smaller bottles of the fragrances in their portfolio together with this travel size spray from fragrance.com. This is for Fleur de Parfum, and this is what I'm gonna start with today. And actually I'm not gonna be spending much time on this one because this is pretty frustrating. The opening is so lemonade to me, Minute Maid, with some rose water in it like a facial toner. And the dry down just goes down to Tide detergent land together with Gain. This is what this smells like. This is really disappointing. Trying to be clean and fresh, but it comes off as too zesty, too lemony with that Tide scent, the detergent scent that we are so familiar with. I'm not recommending this one. This is Chloé Fleur de Parfum. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of the thing. I think I'm just gonna use this as fabric refreshener or something, which is pretty suitable actually. After you wash your clothes with Tide and then you refreshen them with Chloé Fleur de Parfum. Alright, moving on. Another one I have here that I'm not really fond of is Chloé Love Story. So let's just give this a go here. Alright, so I'm gonna give you the story behind this one. I don't know if this is the real story or not, but this is my story. You know, Dior J'adore is a very famous fragrance. It's a cult fragrance. Many people like that fragrance, use it as a signature scent. It's pretty suitable for office work environment. It is very inoffensive and it's signature, you know. If someone walks into the room wearing J'adore, we would know that, yeah, she's a J'adore girl. So Chloé sat down, I guess, around the table and said, oh, you know what? Why don't we have a fragrance like J'adore? Let's just not miss out on that. And then they decided to come up with this love story, but in the opening, they made it fresher and citrusy. And in the dry down, they pulled the very common trick of the recent times in perfumery. They dumped the patchouli in the dry down. Other than that, this to me is a derivative of J'adore Dior. This is very inoffensive. This is very mainstream and generic. The moment you enter Macy's, a smell something like this hits you. It's just so department store scent. If you like the scent, please don't get offended, but this is not giving me life. Alright, so now we are moving on to the main dishes here. I'm gonna start with Nomade. Chloé Nomade. Chloé Nomade is inspired by one of their famous bags called Musc. Musc has like the larger size and the smaller size as well. The smaller bottles here, they don't have the I'm gonna show them to you. They don't have that leather whip around cap here, but the full-size bottle has that leather whip, that leather strip, and then the whole bottle looks like a Chloé bag, which is great. And a nomad means nomade. We know it's just like someone who moves around, someone who frequently changes location, which is great. So what I'm expecting is that this is gonna be braver, this is gonna be less feminine, and this is gonna be more dynamic. So I think it does one of the three things I just mentioned. To me, Nomade, let's start with Nomade Eau de Parfum, has a very different and a little masculine opening, actually. This, I am smelling very little but very quality barbershop smell, which reads masculine to me. And the other thing I would like to mention about Nomade Eau de Parfum, and also the whole range, has that Mirabelle plum, that Mirabelle fruit that has not been used in perfumery that often, actually. And as far as I know, it is grown in the region where I come from. I'm originally from Turkey, and I once read that yellow Mirabelle plum is grown in the center region. It is here. You definitely smell that plum together with like some peaches, citrusy notes, and it gives you a different opening. It's definitely unique, and it piques your interest. You know, you get intrigued. But as this dries down, Nomad, where are we migrating? This migrates so fast to senior living. Like the old makeup, powdery vibe in the dry down. I'm not here for this. It is stale. You know, Chanel number 5, or I mentioned Roger Dave's A Good Night Kiss. I'm just gonna link that video up here. That are vintage fragrances. That's their vibe. That's what they are for. However, Nomad, I don't think this is what they want to achieve. And even if this is what they are after, it's not giving me that vintagey quality, old, regal scent. This is so senior living, old makeup. I don't know. This just loses me in the dry down so fast. The opening was very intriguing. I was like, wow, like another Canton Biche. There you go. You know, Canton Biche is the nose behind Lena. I'm gonna link that video up here as well. I was very excited about that, but after the opening, this just lost me. So when we go to the Nomade Eau de Toilette, they are pretty much the same. However, the opening in this one is fresher and more barbershop, more masculine, definitely. The dry down is basically the same, in my opinion. The best thing you can do, actually, layer them both. Just go with Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette as you start your day, and in the middle of the day, or if you have a long day after work, just top it off with some Nomade Eau de Toilette, so that we get that nice, really unique, fresh, lemony, that Mirabelle plum, sort of peachy opening that I like. That would be a good combination, absolutely. And after Nomade Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette, this year, in 2020, in February, they came up with the new scent called Nomade Absolu de Parfum. So when I heard the name, I was expecting something pretty deep, like thick, not as airy as Nomade Eau de Toilette. And when you say Absolu de Parfum, I'm expecting something like Extrait de Parfum. I'm expecting better longevity, I'm expecting better performance, better sillage, better projection. However, I'm not getting those here. And interestingly, this does not list those citrusy notes. This has that Mirabelle plum the yellow plum note in the beginning, which you still get it and which I like about Nomade, but they don't list the citrusy notes. However, when I test this fragrance on my skin, I'm getting them. I don't know why. It's just maybe I'm kind of like conditioned. My nose is like playing tricks on me. I just want to mention that to you. So let me know if that happened to you as well down in the comment section. Other than that, this is basically a deeper, rounder version of Nomade Eau de Parfum. And I think what they wanted to achieve with this one is, so after Nomade Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette, I think the feedback was that Nomade was a little too masculine, especially for a brand like Chloé. I think they gathered some feedback and they wanted to come up with something that is more feminine, more sentimental, and deeper and more perfumey, and that's what Absolu de Nomade is. This is my favorite Nomade of all. This is very nice actually. However, this is very naive, no projection, no CI, just like a cool skin scent, workplace, why not? Outdoor events, why not? But no one would really smell this unless they are getting really close to you. If you're interested in Chloé Nomade, give this one a try. This is the new release, 2020 Absolu de Parfum. I think this is the best Nomade. So, well, alright, now we have arrived to Chloé Signature Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette. This was released in 2009 or 2008 as well, and this is, to me, Chloé's best release. Before I go into Chloé's signature, I'm just going to briefly mention you this fragrance called Chloé L'Eau. Chloé L'Eau here is a chypre fragrance in my eyes. This has a very nice grapefruit opening, that citrusy opening. Normally I don't like those like fresh citrus opening, but this does beautifully. And then this dries down to a really nice, classy, sort of niche like chypre fragrance. And then this comes in an eau de toilette concentration, but the longevity is not that bad. So if you're into Chloé and then their fragrances, check this Chloé L'Eau. That Chloé L'Eau, I think that would be a great choice for summer months, like citrusy fresh opening, but then like oak mossy, like a chypre kind of dry down. This is a nice catch actually. Give this a try. Alright, so when we come to signature Eau de Toilette. Fresh, clean, rosy, feminine scent that is totally naive, not offensive, workplace friendly, 24/7, 4 seasons, absolutely. The only thing I would like to mention about this Chloé Signature Eau de Toilette is different than Eau de Parfum. This Eau de Toilette has that watermelon note in the opening, which I'm living for. I like that a lot. And when you imagine watermelon, just don't think about the core, the pinkish red part. This watermelon note here is mostly like that sort of red-green region closer to the peel, where we have like sort of watermelon scent and also have like the cucumbery fresh watery like sensation to it. This is so nice. I have that opening here. That I don't get this opening in the Eau de Parfum version. Eau de Toilette version gives that so beautifully. So definitely check this one out. If you're using Eau de Toilette, let me know if you get that note as well. But when we come to the Eau de Parfum version, I think it's pretty much the same DNA. A very expensive laundry detergent scent, if I may say. Please don't get mad at me, but very expensive. Very well made. Very high quality laundry detergent scent. freesia, some roses like the Chloé romantic, sentimental, Paris. Yeah, I'm getting that feminine vibe. This is great, I think. It's not my favorite fragrance. I don't wear this daily. However, I think this is their best fragrance in their portfolio, Chloé Signature Eau de Parfum. And if you like this fragrance, try layering these two. Eau de Toilette with Eau de Parfum. The combination is really nice. You definitely amp up the longevity. However, the performance is not that bad on Chloé Eau de Parfum. And this creates a nice combo. It just gives more depth to the fragrance because then you have the slightly different opening and then the dry down is a little different. So it's more like, you know, evolution of the scent on your skin. Uh, give this recommendation a try, layering them together, and let me know how you feel. Maybe you've already been doing that, so cool. So we talked about almost all of the fragrances in Chloe's range today. This is all I would like to say about the brand. Go check this out if you haven't already. I think their best offering would be the Chloé Signature scent. Nomade has a really nice different opening, but the dry down rubs me the wrong way a little. And the Fleur de Parfum and Love Story, I think we can just do without them. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.